Good morning, everybody. Quilts UK Malvern. We're back at the winner spot. There's a man in behind there. Pete, you're there, aren't you? Speak.
Hello.
Hey, oh, look, there's a man behind there. It's just what you expect behind a quilt. Moving on, where we left off yesterday. Right, we're up here somewhere. It's nice and chilly in here this morning. I was a bit hot. It's quite nice and cool in here. I can't remember quite where I got to. I think I'm up the other end. So I'm going to start right over this end and walk down and up again. So, good morning, everybody. What have we got? We've got journal quilts by the look of it. Now, there's two lots of them. So what we'll do, we're just going to go across like this, slowly, that you can have a little look at each one. Lots of work in these. Very lovely. Very lovely. There we go. Look. Don't know what's going on outside. Sounds like a lorry of sorts, doesn't it? There we go. Let's come back up here. There we are. This is part 3 of Morning Sonia. Your name always pops up. Blessed. You're always there. Look, I like that one. That looks like one of mine, doesn't it? Love that. There we go. It's amazing how you see things that look similar. There we are. I suppose there's only so many ideas in this world. There we go, aren't they fabulous? Right. There's a load more here. So again, I'm going to go slowly-ish. Oh, one of my absolute favourites is here. This wasn't within, the journals aren't within what we judge. Look, I absolutely adore that little one. I think that's fabulous. Love it. Look, there's a little man in the middle there. How good are these? Cool. Nice little one there. I like the stitching on that. Around here is all stitching. Similar with that one. I hope that these are a little bit brighter than the screen's looking to me. There we are. There's another double row this side. There we go. That's pretty. I like the colour in that. Dee-dee-dee. That's nice. I like that. That's really cute. That's got loads of stitchery things going on. Very nice. Oh, look at the colour in that one. These are just gorgeous. Right, so they're the journal-y type quilts. Oh, hang on, look, there's a whole load more. Oh, okay. Here we go. Look at all the hexes. Lots of little hexes. I don't know what the criteria for any of this is, so I'm afraid I can't give you an awful lot more other than what I like, what I don't like, but I like them all, and show you what they've done. Those two are similar. Butterflies. There's obviously something to do with nature going on here. I like the oak tree there from the acorn. From little acorns grow. There we are, sycamore, I would say that is. Chromosomes. Right, what have we got here? There's a nice little tumbler. I quite like little things. I'm running out of room for big things. Lots of good stitching on that one. Look at all those stitcheries going on. Lovely. You had a wonderful day at the show, Sonny. Good. I am so pleased. It was a nice day. There's always a lovely atmosphere at this show. We love Malvern. We love Malvern. That's pretty. I don't know if you can see that. French knots. Ha! French knots are actually my secret weapon in class. If I tell you this, you mustn't tell everybody coming to class, all right? If someone's really, really, really quick in one of my workshops or something, and they say, oh, what do we do now? I'll tell them to go and make some French knots on their piece. I get them putting French knots everywhere. So if ever you're in one of my workshops and you're too quick, and I'm saying to you, oh, look, wouldn't it be nice if you had some French knots there? You now know why. These are group quilts, by the way, this one and this one. I love a daisy, as you all know, so I'm always going to love a daisy one. It's good. That's a nice one. That was a fundraising. These are sort of charity quilt fundraising ones. That's lovely, isn't it? Nice and fresh looking. Right, what else we got? Oh, there's one more around the end. I think I ended on this one yesterday. All right, so that's that. So we've seen all of the competition quilts. So now I'm going to show you up the one side. So this is one of the travelling displays that go around to the different quilt shows with Grosvenor. And they're One Block Wonders by Sue Jennings. So there's your bit of blurb. There's a bit about her and what she does and all the rest of it. I sort of remember these when they were called stack and whack quilts. But look how gorgeous. So the centre, see, I'm not sure. I think the centre is probably a panel. And then you get the triangular stack and wax going around it. Very, very effective. Very effective. Lovely ducks. I like a duck. Yeah, I would say that they're all panels in the centre and then stack and whack around it. Or as she calls it, One Block Wonders. Which is fair enough. They're gorgeous. Whatever you call it, it's lovely. There we go. He's quite striking, isn't he? Very striking. And look, I love the squirrel. It's a schedule in the middle. We like schedules. Very pretty. Very pretty. Crow, I do love that. Nice panel, nice panel. There we go. Just move out of people's way a minute, but we can have a closer look at a giraffe at the same time, which is never a bad thing. Isn't that lovely? I love giraffe eyelashes. Their eyes are just gorgeous, look. That's captured them so well. They're just so pretty. So pretty. There's the unicorn. This looks very peaceful and serene, and look, there's a couple of bears in the middle of it. I hope we wouldn't find bears in our forests. So, folks, there we go. That's the quilts here at Malvern this year, 2026. Fabulous crop, absolutely fabulous. And it brings you back over to these lovely colourful ones and back to the winner again. Overall winner. Very deserving group quilt. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you're coming today, come and have a lovely day. If you're here tomorrow, come find me. As far as I'm aware, we're the Three Amigos, we're going to be doing a live tomorrow morning. I think we're going for like 9 o'clock or something like that before we open at 9:30. So you'll get all three of us together in the usual mayhem. If it's not raining, we might actually go outside into the crowds and create a bit of hassle because we like that. So do look tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock live. We'll be on mine. We will be on Julia's over at Crosspatch. and we should also be on Andy's over at Crafty UK. So join us on any of the three, and then I'll pop it back up onto YouTube as normal for you to have a little look. Okay, have a lovely day, everybody. Be lovely.